Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of Culinary Camp with Miss Kay. I hope you've enjoyed your first 2 days of devotions and cooking and crafts, and I'm excited for today. So, remember, we've done 2 object lessons so far. The first one, we talked about the Bible being a recipe for life and how a recipe is trusted if it's someone that shared it with you that you trust, like my grandmother. And we trust the Bible because we know that God wrote the Bible, so we follow it and trust His Word. And on day 2, we tried to measure God's love. We used the measuring cup, which I have, the tape measure, and the clock. And we discovered that we couldn't measure God's love. It's too great. It's too big, which is wonderful. And we just have to experience God's love. God's love is immeasurable. So today, I told you yesterday when Ash was here, and I'm sorry he's not here today, but it's his day with his mom and dad at home, and I promised you we were making pancakes. So for day 3, let's cook. I have the pancake batter already made, and so I'm going to move around a bunch, so just, hang in there with me. And over here I'll show you in my kitchen. Here's my griddle. This is what I use when I make a lot of pancakes because I can put a bunch on the surface here. Okay? And I've got it hot. I can feel the heat coming off of it. So it's ready. I love pancakes and syrup. I don't know. With bacon. It's a great breakfast. All right. And they're not hard to make. So you could make pancakes too. Very easy. And I use my measuring cup to do my flour. You saw that. And I use my liquid measuring cup to measure the milk. So, I'm going to squat down just a little bit. All right, I'm going to put a little butter, and I'm using my hands, but my family's going to eat this. I'm going to use some butter to make the griddle, to grease it up just a little bit. All right, so now we're ready to pour the batter on. I think it's good and hot. So, I'm going to do some batter. I'm going to go ahead and just do one to start with so you can see it going down. Okay. Actually, I think I'll do 2 because 1 isn't nearly enough. That is not a very nice shape. I'll try to fix it a little bit. There we go. Now, we're going to let that cook. Just let that cook. And for pancakes, I kind of watch them. When they start to really bubble on top, I'll know it's about time to flip them or to turn them over so they can cook on both sides. So while those are cooking, let's think about what we're going to use to turn the pancake over or to flip the pancake over. I don't know. I've got so many kitchen tools here. Let's see. I think, you know what? I don't know. One of my favorite kitchen tools is a whisk. I like that one a lot. It's very cool looking. I think I could turn a pancake with that. I think I'll try that one in a minute. That looks like a really good one to use. I don't know. So they're getting a little brown. Can't really tell. I think they're getting close to being done. Or I also like a spoon. That's a great kitchen tool, isn't it? A spoon. All right. Well, I think this first one looks like it's getting about ready to turn over. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to flip it. I'm going to use my whisk. So let's do that. Uh-oh. Can you see that? I'm trying to do it. It's not working very well. I'm kind of, okay, that's not working. The whisk. That's not. I'm putting that up. All right. I think this. I don't know. Maybe the spoon. What do you think? You think we can flip the pancake with the spoon pretty good? Keeps moving around with the spoon. I can't quite get under there. Oh man. I don't know. That pancake's looking kind of rough right now. Can't tip it. All right. I don't know. How about I just use my hands? How about that? Maybe I can just turn it over with my fingers. Whoa. Oh. Oh my goodness, that's hot. No. Can't do that. Don't do that. That is too hot. Our fingers aren't great for flipping pancakes. Oh man, what a mess. All right, let me clean my hands off. Plus, it's so messy. Look at that. Well, I don't know. What should we do? You have an idea? Look in here. What do you... Oh, yep. You're right. You see the right tool, don't you? This one? Yeah. Spatula. Why didn't I think of that? Thank you for helping me. I made such a mess of the first one. Oh, look how easy I picked that one up. That is a mess, though. All right, but we'll still turn it over. And the second one is very well done on the bottom. It's been cooking a long time. But look how easily I can flip it. Oh, look at that. With the right tool, I could flip my pancake, and it turned out great. This is the perfect utensil for flipping pancakes or hamburgers. Okay, very good. And you know what I think about when I think about that? How easy I flip that with the spatula. It's really how God can flip things in our own lives. There's a lot going on in our lives sometimes. Sometimes we have fear or we have struggles. Right now, it's an uncertain time when we're staying home a lot. We might be a little bit fearful of things that are happening around us right now, about sicknesses and things. But God is the answer to that fear. He can solve the problem. He can turn it around. Okay, only God can flip a situation that's not good and make it better for us. And our verse today, I wanted to wait. You know, I think there's a verse in the Bible, and we can read it at the end of the lesson today, not like we did yesterday, the first part of the lesson. So we'll read that in just a minute. But first, let me take up this pancake that turned out so... Oh, that's a good-looking pancake. Check it out. But have that with some syrup. All right, let me cut off the griddle. We don't want to burn anything. And let's turn around. Now, in the Bible, there is a verse. So I've got my Bible out. Remember, you can look this up in yours as well at home. And the verse is in Jeremiah. And it's Jeremiah, verse 32. Jeremiah, verse 32. Jeremiah chapter 32. See, I make mistakes too. Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 17. And it says, Ah, sovereign Lord, you have made the heavens and the earth by your great power and outstretched arm. Nothing is too hard for you. So nothing is too hard for God. So if there's a problem or struggle, just pray about it. Pray to God. He will eventually answer if you listen. And you can also just feel better knowing that you've talked to someone. God is always there for you. So talk to God. Okay? He is your helper. And he's helping me in the kitchen today. And you helped me in the kitchen to figure out I needed to use a spatula, not a whisk and not a spoon for my job today. Okay? And my prayer for you today is that you just have a wonderful day and that you feel joyful and that you enjoy cooking with Chef Deb and Flo. And then go to the next video and see Miss Sharon and see what kind of craft she has for you. Love you bunches. Miss Kay.